Yeah, for the most part, it looks right. Probably a little bit more off, like I said. Like this would be a too wide with a window in the middle. There is a stone block that would be equivalent, but I'm not using stone blocks. Right, cool. Oh, did I move? Jump up here real quick. Now this is the tricky part. Because technically speaking, there is a small hallway here, goes into here. Something like that. But for all intents and purposes, we'll do something like this. Oh, I need more timbers. Hopefully I'm not going to have to go all the way back. Nope. Perfect. Now this is... how do I want to do this? That goes there. That goes there. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. I think I'll just fly myself out of here real quick. Or no, you know what? I will do it just as I should. Which is to get a... no, I'll fly. Yep, something like this. I need a... Nope, that's not gonna work. Is that our flooring at? Okay, yeah, you can fit through that. Cool. Is it that tree? Throw it there for now. Yeah, we'll come back to that. Right. I need wooden sticks. Oh no. So good so far. Perfect. It's roughly right. Cool. Now it's time to go up. Now, as stated prior, this is not exactly to scale, but it's as close as I can get. Ooh. Well, good thing I didn't fall. There we go. Take this into place. Perfect. I thought I was missing something for a minute. Awesome. There we go. Just need to get that other corner. Oh, well, this corner too. There we go. Now her roof is more of like a black tile, but the closest I've got is wood, so that's what we'll be using. Also need sticks again. Let's see. I'm gonna try to avoid grabbing the trees from now on, because I do want this area to grow back. This area was originally intended to get overgrown again, just kind of like an homage to some of the old sets that you see at like Disney World or Disneyland. Never been to Disney Paris, but where they've got like the old trains that they used to use. I can't remember what they're from. I think it was from some sort of western town. And they're just kind of in kind of this state of disrepair setting. Which was, you know, it's done very much on purpose, just to help reincorporate those back into their parks. I was reading something, or not reading, but watching a thing on Disney. Turned out he was really big into trains. And at one point in time, he took more of a hands-off approach to the studio and invested heavily into making trains, like garden scale trains. And it may have been like propaganda for Disney or something, but it seemed like, from what they said, he's a perfectionist and tried to oversee everything rather than let the animators do their business. Which was costing the studio money. But it's a very interesting documentary, even if there's more propaganda to it. Buy Disney merch, he really cares, so on and so forth. That old saying, consume, obey. Really, dude, I jest, but I do really love when I go to those parks. At one point in time, I really wanted to. They had an internship program down there, and really wanted to do it. Got halfway through the application and then decided not to, for one reason or another. I can't remember exactly what my reasoning was then. There we go. Good. Oh, come on. I just jumped up a little bit. You'd think that I had just told him to run a marathon while running a different marathon while swimming. But anyways, it was going back to that documentary. It was interesting because they had home videos of what he had built. It was those ones that you could actually ride on. Fascinating to see. And I think I've said this before, I actually came into, for a short time, some G-scale trains, which is what I sold in order to build my new computer. I don't know if the lady selling them knew what they were, but I did. So I snatched them up real quick. I got the thing. I actually had played around with the idea of keeping them and setting them up and whatnot. And I thought, I have no idea what I'm doing, and these are really expensive. So I decided to let them go and use the money to get my recording computer. I need a torch. It's getting dark in here. Okay, so that's all the walls done, so I can get rid of those. Now what I need is the pillars for the front and the low-pitched roofs for the porches. I'm going to use the planked pillars. There we go. Now these, in their real life equivalent, are actually iron. I believe. And there's just no iron columns to be had. I could probably install a mod, but I'm not going to. Alright, low pitch road, so where are you at? There you are. Why is this not liking? You know, for the most part, like I said, it would need to be over one more, but it's so off-center. This will work, I guess. Like, the window would be about here, and the window over here would be about here, if I remember right, so on and so forth. So, it's just slightly off, but that's fine. For the most part, it looks right. With the sun setting like that, I'm going to go around to the back end, get that up real quick. This end was actually a... What is the deal with those? I hope that gets fixed in the next update. That's not like that tree, and I have no idea where my axe went. Even threw away the stone axe I had. do have this guy, but I need him for the back porch, so maybe for the time being we'll ignore it. Perfect. And in fact, almost at the right height, too. Right here. Because I'm not kidding when I say he had to kind of bend down. It was hand dug. Now, it does not like me going up the stairs, but that's fine. Alright, so next thing I need to do is figure out what I'm going to do about a ceiling. What is this? Vanilla stone sub. That's wood. Okay. So I might as well just use the wood floor. But I can flip that down. That'd be perfect. No. Just looking to see if there's something that I could use instead, but it doesn't look like it. So we'll use wooden floor once I find it again. There it is. Oh, I know what I can do. I can use plank walls. Don't have many planks. I'm gonna have to go get some. I'll be right back. All right, we have some more planks. Let's see here. Now, this is the tricky part. I want to make sure. Yeah, just like that, I think. Now this would be easier in creative mode, but I'm not playing in creative mode. In fact, but what I can do is this. Perfect. Now, I did not include the bathroom, which is actually the access to the attic, for some reason. I'm not sure why, but that was a bit sketchy. Had to go up there to check to see if there was anything up there that needed to be brought down. And luckily, I didn't find anything, so I don't know, maybe the future owners will find some long-last treasure. Oh, it's one short. I can't believe that. Yes, I can. Anyways, let's go ahead and go down to the boat top. I have 30 here, so I can craft... I need 2, at least. Now, I came down here looking for the flooring. So it's like, well, I probably made a whole bunch, and I didn't find a bunch. But then I found out I had created all the metal parts I needed for the paddle boat. Like, well, geez, I completely forgot it was down here. Glad I didn't start making that. For it later on when I come back to the paddle boat. Speaking of which, there was some talk in the Discord, King Software House Discord, about trying to make a 1x2 catch block, which would make that paddle boat work so much better. So I'm looking forward to seeing what somebody comes up with that. You know what? I need a lot more. Also, this is off. Why is that off? Why is this off by... To pull this back, because that should not go over that ledge. Yeah. There we go. You know what I know what it was. It's easily fixed. What has occurred is that the small blocks were, instead of intersecting into the large blocks, they were using that as the edge as the attachment point, if that makes sense. This one's actually fine, because this one is the one at least I hope it's fine. Well, we'll see in a minute. It is not fine. Oh dear. It's alright, all things will be corrected. To correct this issue, all we have to do is move my character out of the way. Go to F8. And just move it back one. And that should be the proper... Just double check the outside here. Perfect. Cool. Then we'll come back into the kitchen. In fact, we'll go underneath here so that I'm out of the way. F8. Alright, moment of truth. Good? Good. Fantastic. Alright, cool. Now, the ceilings themselves are actually a little higher than this, but to get that feeling, it would take a lot more work. I'd have to get like half timber, then everything else looks roughly right, which is what I was going for here, anyways. I do need to do this part. Short on planks. That's fine. Trying to decide how I want to do this. Put some light on the subject. Okay, so let's go ahead and 3. So 2 there, 2 there. Oh, I need one more. Shoot. So, in the front 2 rooms, there is a closet that is conjoined, and you can go in from one end of the closet, on one room. How do they? So, the doors are opposite of each other. There we go. Grab that real quick. Perfect. And so rather than being split, they go all the way through, but the doors are opposite, so you aren't opening them up right into somebody else's closet space, so to speak. It's a neat little thing. Now I can't get through there. That's fine. This is solely cosmetic. Actually, if I did that, then I could. Oh, that would be perfect. We'll see if there's a small straight pass door to do that. I have to say, the kitchen is about the right scale. But let's grab the tree real quick. I'm going to put that in the front room. Hopefully it will fit. It's being a little problematic, but that's fine. I need to go down one segment. Okay, there we go. I know what I can do. So it's still seriously having an issue. There. Now, let's figure some else out. So it looks like I need to go down one more and it'll be fine. So we're going to lose a little bit of it, but that's fine. In fact, you know what? We'll even go down even 4, so it'll be 4 down. And that'll actually be more in line with what she had. Perfect. Just put this guy back into place. Fantastic. Alright. Well, that's going to do it for this episode, I think. Oh, you know what? I forgot all about the doors. Let's see. Story past. What are required for your doors? I also need a chimney. Now I know the doors are something there. Metal parts. Then what was it? Sticks? See about this small door first, and then I need this bigger door. I actually need a couple of them, but I need more planks. What's that showing? Oh, did I? What? Huh. Weird door. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's about right, too. Okay, cool. And I think this is a screw up. Need a wood plank to build whatever. In fact, we'll drop it on the ground. Oh, that doesn't work. I'm not sure what to do with it. Oh. Is it fixed now? That'll work. For our purposes, anyways. I do need more planks. In fact, because I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna split this up into 2 videos, I'll go over and get them real quick. So, that's weird. There's no sound for the rails. You know, when I built this, I did not intend to keep running back and forth from the main base over here. There we go. I also figured out where my axe is, I think. It is in the furnace over by the mines. The reason I know this is because it keeps showing up in the smelting. And I threw it there because I was out of room. So, gotta go all the way back there to get that. Got stuck. Throw one of these guys down. Okay, so duly noted, only only build these kinds of doors. I may bring that to the attention of Storied Past later. Now, that'll work. Oh, I need one more door. Actually, 2. Now that I think about it. And then I need to look into this guy. What do I need? Perfect. Now, one of the things that my great aunt liked to do is she liked to sew and quilt and do all sorts of arts oriented towards that. And back here, in this room, where I'm going to put this spinning wheel, was a massive collection of fabrics and threads and patterns and quilts and so on and so forth in this room. I could never do it justice, but on this wall here, there were 3 separate cabinets just full of fabrics, and we were able to donate those, and hopefully those found homes with equally enthusiastic quilters. Throw that in there. That goes here. Again, with this, it actually is more like a 3 wide, but it just does not fit. Oh, I jumped out the door. Oops. I'm gonna need wooden sticks. Now, let's see here. Where is those walls? Oh, perfect. Do need to add some more torches and such into here, but that's fine. There's a chandelier here, but it would fit. Where's that bed at? Alright. Again, can't quite do everything to scale, unfortunately. The bed would actually go about here. But, suppose I could have made it longer a little bit. Anyways. Add one more door to there, but that'll be for a different time. That's actually going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, the comment section is down below. And one last thing about this is that in her house, she had a lot of Christmas decorations and quite a few trees that she made herself. It was part of her hobby. She loved arts and crafts. And so that's why I wanted to make sure that this tree was in this area, because this is where, when I first came into the house, where that tree was. Actually, I think it might have been... Yeah, I think it was right there. In fact, there was a little table where it was sitting. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful new year. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.